Hello everyone, it's me, S.C.Y.B.E.R. I'm doing something a little bit different today. Um, actually, I'm not doing one of my normal videos where I'm doing a game. Why does that borrow? Okay, jeez. Today I am doing some artwork for something funny. It's called a game, you might have heard of it. I play some of them on this channel, and by some of them I mean just Terraria and Geometry Dash, and I only stream them. However, this game will be crazy cool. You wanna know why? Because it's cool and such. And yeah. Essentially, um, what I'm gonna be doing is something silly. I'm gonna try making a game that won't lag. Yeah, that's basically just it, you know. So, without further ado, let's start with making the first sprites. So right now I just want to make a simple idle animation. Which shouldn't be too difficult. Like, I tried this earlier, it wasn't that hard earlier. I just went a little bit overboard. Here, let me get out a reference. For like drawing some this. Alright, so my reference is up, and I will start. That second one is unnecessary, and like, yeah. I will be making the idle animation like somewhat complex, just so that it's like cool and stuff, and that I could just like move the entire idle animation across an entire thing. Why is this tiny or something? Hold on, we're erasing the whole thing. Hold on. Trust me, we don't want that to be too small. Otherwise, it's just gonna be like, oh, I can't see this. Oh, the title, this character is too pixely, or whatever. Uh, yeah. My eye is not drawing that light. Like, holy crap. Here, let me just delete the original file and just like do some funny stuff. It'll be silly. Macabre. Alright. Let me get a portrait. Um. Cyan, magenta, yellow. Let's see. I mean, I guess 9 by 16, like, centimeters shouldn't be too bad. I mean, it's essentially just the same orientation, it's just, like, flipped. I just realized I wasn't using the correct tool. Let's open up the file thing again and, like, delete anything that just accidentally got in. Like so. Alright, so let's do this. And yeah. I'm gonna real quickly just, like, for your guys' convenience and mine, I'm essentially just making this good and viewable and such. Like, I actually do this. Like, I should be doing this. I want to do this. Whoa. Bit too uncircular, if you ask me. That's perfect. Now let's just fix any sort of mistakes I may have made. What? Alright, now we just control minus out a little, and bada wing, bada boom. And I just realized that we want to make 4 layers for each stage of, for each frame. Each frame I'm going to be using 4 layers for. So, like, just lasso around this. Oh, perfect. But, like, okay. Oops. So basically my reference is gonna just be, like, Hollow Knight and such, just for, like, just so that I can tell you guys what my reference is, for convenience sake. It's mostly for convenience sake. Most of the game's inspiration's coming from Hollow Knight, really, the Mal. Except, like, it is good, like, Hollow Knight's just a really good game. I would love to make, like, I would have loved to make a game like it. But, like, oh, there is a game that is getting hate for, like, copying it. Lotus Knight, if you're wondering. So, yeah. So what am I doing here? Basically, essentially what I'm doing is I'm making the void scythe. It's basically the protagonist's main weapon. How do we make the pen tool smooth? General brushes. Hard round. Ugh, but that doesn't... Oh, how do we make it, like, so that it's, like, just gonna, like... Dry media brushes, let's check this out. Wet media brushes, really? What are these? I will probably just do a double bucket just so that I can be certain. Uh, I'm also gonna rename every single layer so that I just have an easy. Why is that layer 5? Why is that layer 5 exactly? Why is it layer 54 now? Why is that layer 4? Why did I name it layer 4? It's supposed to be layer 3. And then top layer is just obviously gonna be layer 1 and such. I thought that would be pretty obvious. I guess this is just for my own convenience and so that nobody like uses my own sorting style. I mean, like, no, there's probably gonna be a lot of people that use the same exact style of sorting. It's bound for like a Photoshop user to have some people just like them while they're starting out. I mean, it's just a thing that's gonna happen. Let's check OBS and see how. Okay, yeah, it's looking decent, I guess. Let's make it so that you guys can always see what I'm working on at any given point. Yeah, let's just give you the full window. Just cut. No, let's not give you guys the full window. You could do a little bit too much dirty stuff with that, just in case. Just in case I have crazy viewers over. And, like, look through my old stuff. Just so that they could, like, feel satisfaction or some crap. Not unlike, that was pretty dark for a joke. Um, Wait, why is 600 that? Anyway. Any sort of mistake that I make, I'll just, like, probably figure out how to fix it. Like, for instance, eraser is E, so... Something that's always confused me is why, Photoshop uses, like, actual graphing skills. Like, why does Photoshop use graphing for, like, how the eraser can move? Like, it's control scroll wheel up to move to the left, and scroll wheel, control scroll wheel down to move to the right, which makes absolutely zero sense. Chippy, chippy, choppa, choppa, dooby, dooby, dabba, dabba. That is beautiful. Best part is, we can now fully work on getting layer 2 immersive. Now, the reason why I wanted this to be as simplistic as possible is due to the head. The head is going to be the most complex part, probably besides hair, because of a simple thing I am going to implement. Split face. See, this character is like cyber or something, and like Blazowski really got like metal on the left side of his face. Kind of a little bit cringe, am I white? Like, yeah, that's just how it's gonna work. And on the right side of the face is gonna be uh like his scythe, void. However, we can't just like go all willy nilly with the void stuff, because otherwise that's gonna happen. Nah, see, but for real, we can't go all willy nilly with void as we want, cause like we gotta make something funny for the ending and such. Now, something I decided that I wanted to come up with and do all on my own was, rather than having like those serious eyes like that, that's a little bit hard to animate and make for like it's just hard to animate. So I will make big eyes. I will just make circular eyes. Now, circular eyes could work. However, doesn't really match the overall character, I would say. So, why not just make rounded square eyes? Which could also work, but like, looks too blocky. So, I decided on this, where it's a compromise between the large circular eyes and those big blocky eyes, where it's just oval. So that's cool and all. It's a-okay. Think smarter, not harder. Let me just look up something real quick. Hold up. Yeah, I don't think I should be using shadows. Shadows would like interfere a little bit much. So now we can go a little bit hardcore with the layer 1. It's layer 1 for for Motorola's sake. It's layer 1. And yeah, that's the character's hair is probably gonna be the most difficult thing to animate unless I decide to not like use hair, which I should have decided a while ago. Here, let's decide now. Should I use hair or should I not? All right. The original drawing of this dude didn't use hair. I don't think. Used hair, I mean. So like we're gonna use hair, but like we're not gonna make it too detailed. Definitely not too realistic. Just cause. Like for instance, that this the kind of hair where it's just like a lot. That's too much. That is obviously far too much. However, if we use a funny trick that I learned called hair clumping. I swear I just made this up on the spot. Don't look it up. It's probably not uh, something that you want to look up. Yeah, I discovered this. I call it hair clumping, where it just like clumps different sections of the hair together. And it looks pretty good if you do it correct. Like for how I do it, I think it looks pretty decent. Could obviously do better. Like it's good for like however much you need to do. If you're like animating or something. Highly recommend to those who want to try out indie animation but like just don't want to do hair. Like can't make a good head without it being eggy shaped like me. This is definitely what you would want to do for hair. Not if you're like doing huge corporate animation or anything, cause like corporate animation is like wacky as crap. Like I would not want to do corporate animation. If I were a Pixar executive, my my ass would not be going up and praising whoever just did hair clumping. Like if your ass is praising somebody for doing hair clumping and you're like doing like a big high project film, like for instance, let's say Wally, or even better yet, um, Monsters Inc. If you're doing Monsters Inc., especially Sully, because Sully has every single hair animated on him, like they've animated the hell out of him. Like that crap is absolutely gonna go crazy. Like, see there, this is somewhat decent because like you get to it's not the best thing to do because like it could just like do like a funny thing where it's just like, oh, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna do that because I'm stupid. Just because it's stupid and such. Like it's just gonna do. It's just not gonna go up with the head properly. And you gotta erase every little part that messes it up. And somehow that's your fault. And not the drawing's fault. Now, naturally, you're gonna see some stuff and like be like, oh wow, that looks yeah, actually so why is the site down on the ground? Dude, ski, you can't do that. Naturally, there's gonna be some stuff like that. So what you're gonna do instead? You're gonna erase it. You're gonna erase the parts that you don't like in your frame, you know, and yeah, that's it. That's that. The site is no longer doing anything wrong, and like for instance, this is wonderful. I mean, like, yeah, obvious. What? How do we rotate this? What the? What am I? What is going on? What the? Oh my gosh, bro. How do you rotate stuff in Photoshop? That's what I need to know. Control Shift A. Oh, I swear, if this thing breaks on me, I'm going to be so mad. What just happened? What the okay, what? Cancel, cancel. These, obviously. Edit, can we rotate or something? Preferences. Um, I mean, we could probably just do that in here. Yeah, that's perfect. No, 30 isn't correct. Let's do minus 45 plus 30 plus 60 minus 45, which will give us another one. Plus 60 minus 45, which I actually think looks pretty good. That's just me though. 150, 180. You know what? It looks decent enough. If we just like move it over so that it's like this, it'll probably be fine or something. Like nobody's ever gonna see that it's like horrifyingly bad. However, once we do its hack animation and stuff, it's gonna be a little bit weird. But in the meantime, we can still work on layer 4. So, what is there left to work on? You might be wondering to yourself. Check this shit out. What I'm going to do might shock you. We're going to select this, and then watch and learn, buddy. That's right, we're going to be editing the freaking scythe itself. Again. Now, what is this? Why are you doing this to the scythe, S.C.Y.B.E.R? You might be wondering. Because it's cool as hell, right? I mean, that's part of the answer, but like, no, there's actually some story behind this. Back a little bit ago, I used to draw this character with the scythe. The scythe was mostly always there, except for like at the beginning. The scythe is fairly new, actually. Um, but like, when drawing him, I used to like make void tentacles like Hollow Knight did, and it was like just obviously so like copied. It was inspired though. I did get heavy inspiration from Hollow Knight though, which is pretty cool. But like I said, it's completely copied off of Hollow Knight. So what did I do instead? I decided to change that up into a scythe, which could... No. First I changed it to chains. Like Karapika from Hunter x Hunter. But that obviously never made it, really. I think you could obviously see that there are no chains, so instead after I decided to remove the chains, I got the scythe. The scythe on its own is a pretty cool thing. However, something just wasn't right. I couldn't just have a scythe extending from the arm. That doesn't make sense. So I came up with a story for us, dude. By the way, this is coming along wonderfully. Just so you know, I'm just gonna be moving the scythe around in the attacks and such. Basically, with the scythe, I decided to do some funny things, and, in general, just like, it just came detached now. With it coming detached, I decided, oh, it's not very, funny anymore. I think this would be around 2022. I would be in 8th grade still. And yeah, that's essentially just what would be going on. No, not 2023. 2022. Which I did say then. I said 2022. That's on me. Anyway, essentially, what I wanted to do was I wanted to give this dude some sort of kick, something that would make him more meaningful. So I decided. Let me show you guys real quick. Basically, what I decided to do instead of like just this, I decided instead to do this. Damn, the psyched option on it is kind of bad. Essentially, what it was is just like some sort of gland, like our adrenal gland, and essentially it would just be like adrenaline from Terraria Calamity, which basically what adrenaline in Terraria Calamity does is it boosts your power for a few seconds. Like, can we really make this 3D? Damn. We don't meet the stuff. Timeline. Yeah. So basically now we got group 1 all complete. Now what can we do? We can make a frame animation. You might be asking me, why would I ever want to do that? Why would you ever do that? Basically what I can do with this is, now I can make a fully functional sprite sheet, and all it takes is the press of a few buttons. Layer 5 is finally here. However, layer 5 is going to be somewhat interesting. Due to the fact that layer 5 cannot exist inside group 1. No. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Layer 5 cannot exist inside of group 1. This is something that will be commonly seen later, obviously. Essentially what this does is that, like, layer 5 can't exist in group 1. What it does is it allows me to just completely disable the view of entire frames, which, like, is wonderfully good. Unless, of course, I'm working on for frame 1, obviously. Yeah, that's basically just gonna be what just happened. Why does double click happen to be so easy to do? Why does the auto double click happen? At least it's undoable normally. Oh, dodge tool is cool looking. No shot. No shot we were able to do this. No shot we're able to use pen tool. Well, yeah, at least that looks fine, I guess. Well, like, I would prefer it if it was, like, really good. That would be really quite swell. And, yep. I just found out about the... Holy crap, bro. I just found out about the pen... The pen tool? Hold on. Watch quick video.
The pen tool is an essential feature in Photoshop that allows you to create precise shapes, paths, and selections. To use the pen tool in Photoshop, locate it in the toolbar or press P on your keyboard. Then select either path or shape in the options bar. A path defines an area and is perfect for making cutouts, while a shape can be filled with different colors and outlined with a stroke. Click on the canvas to create anchor points with the pen tool. For straight lines, simply click on each point, and for curved lines, click and drag to shape the curves. You can adjust the path's shape by dragging the handles that appear on each anchor point, enabling you to create smooth curves and straight lines as desired. After creating a path with the pen tool, you can refine it by adjusting anchor points, modifying control handles, or even adding or deleting anchor points. Press the Control or Command key to temporarily switch to the Direct Selection tool for selecting and manipulating individual anchor points and control handles.
Ah. I don't give a crap about that, really. So I just deleted layer 8 for nothing now. But hey, at least we know it exists, right? No, that's not a good thing. Now my mind is going to be extremely haunted by this. Like, what is this? Why can't I do this? Why is this an actual feat? Where's the start? Why is this a feature? Yeah, I'm gonna be. I'm not gonna be that. No, I'm scared about it, really. Bro, we almost gave it. We almost gave this man what I will call a double fucking extended mouth. Definition, the definition will be when in animation you accidentally extend the head too low. Oh yeah, by the way, we can just do this silly goofiness. This man does not realize the entirety of the situation that his head is in. However, stream should be coming. This video should come to an end soon, just cause I do not want to spread this on for too long. So I'm gonna end the video there. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.